to get up and say that in the middle. So Saturday morning, August 1st, halfway between the solar solstice and the autumnal equinox, beginning of the harvest season. You can see the leaves on the dogwood starting to yellow, but we're still in the summer, receiving all that prana from the summer season. Just sit in an easy way, relax your eyes and your breathing, relax your body, and just feel the energy around you, the sun's light directly upon you or outside of your space, still upon you. Notice how just a few breaths really settles you into the moment where you feel your body, your breath wants to deepen. Allow it to. Fill out those breaths. Really use that capacity of your breathing, not all the way, but get in there to the lungs, find space. Exhale, let go. Try exhales through the mouth a few more rounds. Inhale through the nose. Exhale with sound through the mouth. Good breath for summer. Calming. That fire element with a sounded exhale. And sit up tall. Engage your low belly towards your spine. Shoulders are relaxed down off of your ears. Make sure that your legs and ankles are comfortable. Make little refinements there so we can circle from the hips. So the femur bones come up into the pelvis. So moving from there, not up at the waist, down low in the body. Go out to the right side and around 5 times. Just find a little flow in your body. Remembering to take that attitude of ahimsa, non-harming, so that each pose is practiced in a safe and appropriate way for you today. Swirl it around one more time and come to stillness. And then the other way, 5 times. It's waking up your hips, your body. Let your mouth seal lightly at the lips and breathe through your nose. Creating a little sound with your breath. Connecting deeply. 4 and 5. Center. Re-engage Uddiyana Bandha, low belly to the spine, and take your hands to your shoulders. Twisting side to side, mindfully right, mindfully left. 2. And then the second one, we'll do 5 times. Establish the range of motion, and 2 on the second side. 3 to the right, 3 to the left. One more time. Not judging your range of motion, but just looking for it. Center and release. Slowly circle your head to the right. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. And then circle down and around to the left side. Back a bit. Ear to shoulder. Just go slowly. Let your eyes relax as you feel the movement. Gently release tension. And also just letting the brain be present with what the work at hand is. Finishing this one and going the other way. A little pause in between. Slowly around. Let the shoulders rest on the ribs. Gently lift the chin as you go back. And maybe one more time until you feel complete. Come to center. Draw your awareness to the center line of the body, the mula, the root chakra, the line of energy of the spine, the chakras along that line, those energy centers. Just draw awareness inwardly and centered and breathe 5 times. Let's let the hands join us at the center line. Really stretch the breath into the heart center. One more time. Exhale. Present with what is. Open up your eyes and take your hands back, fingers forward. It's okay if you're still on your support. Hug in your elbows, lean back and stretch your chest. Stretch the front of your shoulders so the hands have a spiraling outward energy, elbows drawing in. And then reach your knees down to the floor too. So really stretch into the front of the body. Counter gaze towards your nose. One more time, a deep breath, heart lifting. And then relax. Keep your hands back there. Release your legs. Come out into boat pose with your knees bent, feet together. Extend out your legs a bit and draw them in 5 times. So do this to your own degree. Don't strain your back, but strengthen your belly. 3. Try to keep that little heart lift. 4. Rest the feet together. One more time. Reach out to some degree and all the way in and sit up. Feet together, knees wide. Reach your arms through and curl down deeply today. Really tuck your chin. Feel the back of the body opening there. Where do you hold tension in your back body? From the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. I'm just trying to breathe and release tension wherever it might be pent. And then lift up and let's transfer to a squatting position. So you can separate your feet if you like or leave them together. Use your hands. I like to spare my fingers and thumbs by using the knuckles in this transition. Press. And then come to a little squat. If you can, stay. If you need to stand up, that's okay. Just let your heels reach to the ground. Remember, non-harming. And know that it's impermanent. Let's press the feet and stand up. Separate your feet if you like, half hip distance, and let's come to half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold in a few times. Range of motion. Inhale, extend, gently bring your heart forward. Exhale, curl towards your legs. It's a little bit of a small foundation with the feet together. Half lift, strong in your core. One more time. Fold in. And now up to standing. Inhale, rise and reach. And at the top of that in-breath, release your arms down into your heart center. Spread your feet. So this is Samasthiti with the feet together. Let's step to mountain pose feet. So hip distance, think about where your hips are and bring your feet beneath, nice and spreading. So one of the activities for this day, the Harvest Festival, is to climb mountains. So let's look at mountain pose today. And standing, take your hands to your low ribs. So I want to help teach you to ground your front body and protect your low back. So when you breathe in, feel your ribs expand, your lungs beneath. Exhale, bring the low ribs together and down, like you're weaving this area together at the place between the floating ribs. Just breathe a few times, let it expand. Exhale, ribs together and down, grounding at your belly center. One more time, feel. Teach your body that action, ground the ribs. Maintain that grounding there. Take up your arms, shoulders down. So that prevents us from swaying backwards with the front ribs grounded. Looks simple, not easy. Shoulders down, upward gaze as well. Urdhva Hastasana, upward hand pose. One more breath, reach. And release your arms down. One more variation of mountain. Have your foundation strong, open feet, strong legs. Arms up, front ribs down. Bend your hands, or bend your elbows. Your hands come behind your skull like dolphin. Remember to keep your front ribs grounded. You can look up or just look forward. Concentrate on the simple looking form and the actions in the body. Finding stillness. And exhale, release your arms. And bend your knees, step your feet out a little bit wide, like mat distance apart, nice easy turn out of the toes. Hands together, index fingers stay, cross your thumbs, weave your fingers. Inhale, arms up, just like before, shoulders down, front ribs grounded. Give your hands a squeeze and gaze up. When you exhale, soften your hands and go to the right side. Let's keep the legs pretty straight today, drawing some big circles 5 times. Just let the whole body stretch and warm up. A little bit soften your knees. Concentrate on a big circle today. Third one. Fourth one. Whole body participating. And last one round. All the way to the top, give a little squeeze, breathe in. And breathe out, relax your hands and arms down. Relax, stretch your feet. Feel your energy. Other side, weave your fingers the other way, index together, thumbs cross. Shoulders down, inhale, arms up. Squeeze. Exhale, soften. 5 the other way, straight legs. Big circles. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Go the other way. So you have a nice evenness in your body. Fourth one. And one more time. Finish with that squeeze up at the top. Breathe in. Exhale, release down your arms. Just let your hands stay open for a moment. Just radiate the energy of summer moving in all directions. And we're grounded. Turn your hands over. Some sun salutation time, top of the mat. Spread your feet. Inhale, open your hands about 60 degrees and reach up, breathe in. Turn your hands over, exhale, forward fold. Knees bend as needed, hands where they reach, curl in. Half lift inhalation. Already leaning forward a bit, looking forward a bit, and then bend your knees, step back to plank pose, Lughnasadh. Find if your knees are down. Hold the earth calmly. So if you use your knees down, that can help you build the pose over time to straight legs. Just don't judge where you need to work, just be there. And that's 5. Upward facing dog, let's take the knees down, untuck the toes. Ease your belly forward, roll your shoulders back, strong straight arms. Leaving the knees down so the inner thighs roll upward. Meditate upon this shape so you can do it just right for your body. Lift your heart a little bit. And then release to table and to downward facing dog or puppy. We'll come to puppy later, but You can use it anytime during the practice. So a refinement in the hands can be nice. They're spiraling outward so the shoulders are open and then the head goes down. Press your hands, create length in your arms and spine. The head tucks deeply here, Nabi Drishti. The navel is the focus. Fourth breath. And one more time. Exhale, weight back to the legs. Inhale, shift forward to the plank. Exhale, step your feet forward one at a time. Inhale, half lift. Don't strain your neck, just be where you are. Halfway, at forward fold, exhale, release. 60-degree arms, press your feet. Arms up towards the sky, reach up. And turn over your hands, breathe out, release. All the way to stillness. Inhale, arms up. Same arms today. Turn over your hands, forward fold, belly up. Knees soft as needed, head in. Halfway lift, as if you were going to stand back up. Spread your hands, bending your knees. Take your legs back. And bring your knees down, right where they are. Chaturanga for 5 breaths. Just a little bend in the elbows and a little shift forward is all you need. Or you can go into the full pose if you have it in your practice. So this, just training ourselves to have that little variation in the plank. You can always use regular plank. Lead with your heart, one more breath. Exhale. Let that inhale be strong. Press your arms straight. Ease your belly forward. Just one breath to find that upward dog shape. Flip over your feet and downward dog, 5 breaths. Letting the repetition of these poses just bring you into a state of meditation upon the breath and the mind. Trusting in these sequences to strengthen and open the body. Fourth one, exhale, long spine. Last time. Exhale, head down, weight back. This time, bend your knees and look between your hands. Inhale, straighten your legs and step forward, half lifting. Exhale, forward fold, curl in. Press the feet, rise and reach. And exhale, hands down. Let's pause on those for a moment and come to elephant pose where you have your feet hip distance, sink back into an upward squat. And let's wrap the arms today. Right elbow under the left, hips low, hands at the third eye. Nice openness in the feet. Resting upon that calming point at the center of the forehead. And breathe out one more time. Let the energy of inhale reach us out to star pose. Exhale, other side, wrap the arms, sink the hips. Let your eyes relax as you rest your hands at that third eye center. Breathe out, and then inhale up, stretch out your arms. Exhale. Bend your knees for triangle pose, stepping out to the right side on your mat. So turn your right foot all the way out to 90, ankle in your back foot, float your arms, breathe in. Breathe out, come over and down. Grounding your hand somewhere on your leg. And open your heart towards the sky. The belly center is the focus here. Just trying to tone in the navel. Radiate from the center. Lengthening both sides of your waist. One more time. Next time you breathe in, come up and change sides. So this is one way you can flow from one thing to the other. Take an extra breath if you need, or whenever you come to exhale, take the second side. Just don't press into your knee, but anywhere on your lower leg. Open to the sky, low belly toned. Long waist. Just one more breath. Use your inhale to come up when you're ready. Turn your feet the same direction and step to the top of your mat. Take a free breath. The B variation of triangle is revolving triangle. So from the front, hips forward, right leg straight back. Find your balance here, straight legs. Reach up your right arm vigorously, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. And sweep that arm across, maybe to the shin or the foot or the floor. And the other arm opens into an arc. So anywhere in this arc is fine. There's a lot going on in this pose. So a certain amount of forward folding and then adding twist. Strong center. Four, complete. And then one more breath, energize it. Try to grow. And then unwind, let it be. Inhale, stand back up and change to the top of the mat again. Other side, hips forward, left leg straight back. Take that moment to find your foundation, really important in this pose. Inhale, a vigorous reach with the left arm. Forward fold to some degree. Come across and round. Shin, foot, floor. Open the other side into twisting anywhere in this arc. So find where it feels lovely in your body. It helps to ground your leg or foot. Find that balance. Let the breath be determined. We want to work in each pose where we can still breathe. So give it one more breath in. And a breath out to unwind. Inhale, come up, roll back your shoulders. And exhale, step out, let it be. Take a deep, slow breath in between. And then the same with Parsvakonasana, extended side angle pose. Step your knees, bend your knees, step out to the right. Bigger step this time, add a knee bend over the ankle. Extended side ankle pose. And then leaning and reaching. You can come down to the floor if you like. The whole body participates in this pose. 4, one more breath. Exhale, reach a bit more. Inhale, come up, press your legs straight and flow over to the other side. Bend your knee to your ankle level. Lean and reach when you are ready. Add that low reach if you would like, or stay on your bent leg. Tone in Uddiyana Bandha, low belly to the spine. 3, 4, and 5. Next time you breathe in, make your way up and turn your feet same way, step back, top of the mat. Free breath. We return to that mountain pose again and again. Take your waist again and take your right leg back. And angle in your back heel, bend your front knee. Revolving side angle pose. That big vigorous reach with the right arm, inhale. Exhale, lean forward and come across. You want to just come to an easy twist or hook your elbow, press your palms. So your back foot can be either heel down or on the toes, your choice. This is probably the hardest thing, one of the hardest things that we'll do today. So just let yourself know that. Do your best, exhale, and let's let it be. Release those actions, step out. Other side. Just a big step back. We bend on the front leg. So it's our warrior A position. Up on the toes is also fine. It can be nice to come in up on the toes and then round. Anyway, big reach, left arm. Lean forward, sweep the arm across so you can stay with the hands on the legs, create that twist, or hook and press. Learning to breathe through adversity. One more time, breathe out. Inhale, let it go. Feet same direction, turn to the side of the mat. Settle into your prasarita legs, wide spreading feet. Let's let the right knee come right out towards the toes. Prasarita lunge. If you'd like to add forward fold to that, you may. 5. Straighten the leg, bend your other knee right towards your toes, either upright or folded. Feel the low belly flying upward gently supports this pose. Breathe out once more. Straighten your leg and inhale, come up if you folded. Let's all fold together. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, hips back, head forward. Reach your heart down, your hands and your head down. Gently hug your elbows towards each other. And if you would like to heel toe your feet wider apart, we're trying to touch the top of the skull to the floor, if possible. You can bend your knees, or just have your head reaching in that direction, also fine. The energy of intention is very powerful. Just be present with this shape. Is there any unnecessary tension you could release? Not a lot of tension here. Strengthen the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Work your feet slightly closer if they spread wide. Exhale. Inhale all the way up, still breathing in, still lengthening. And exhale, come to the top of your mat. Dancer pose. Excuse me. Feeling free to step where you can touch a wall for this one, so you can really enjoy the pose without worrying about falling over, or do it on your mat. So we'll just take a moment, look in front of you for a spot about 4 to 6 feet out. Just choose the spot on the floor for your eyes. Let them softly focus upon that. And then use your brain to shift your weight into your right foot. Bending your left knee, reaching for that foot with one or both hands. So taking an outside grip of the foot or the ankle. Trying to just lengthen the front of that left thigh. You can use 2 hands to do that as well. And then, so that opens up the chest. And we want to take that open chest forward and then press the heel, sorry, the ankle into the hand. So we create a half bow shape, opposite arm reaching out. Where's your gazing spot? Concentrate very deeply and breathe steadily. Please try again if you need to come down. 4, just one more breath. Release slowly or quickly as needed. Meditate upon your gazing spot again. The concentration becomes very close. Eyes and brain and breath all merging together. Shift your weight to your left foot and leg. Bend your right knee to release your foot from the floor up to your waiting hand. Having that support next to you as needed. One or both hands draw the heel towards the hip, stretching the chest forward a bit. So we do create a back bend in this pose, which is just a front body opening. Exhale. Lean forward with your heart. Take your opposite arm out or use it at the wall. Where's your gazing spot? About 2 more breaths if you can. For 8 count. When you come to an exhale, do really slowly if you're still balanced, or just pop on down if you're not, if you're losing your balance. Release. Warrior flow, big step back with your right leg, bend your front knee over your ankle, hips forward. Like those upward hand pose, inhale, arms up, shoulders down. Try to lift your whole rib cage here, not just the front. Eyes towards the thumbs. One more breath, see if you could get your arms a little more straight to the sky. And then exhale, bring them down and weave your fingers behind your back. Inhale, stretch your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, fold into that front knee. Keep your foot open and spreading. Breathe out once more. Inhale energy to come up. Release your hands, warrior B. Open to the side with your back foot and hips. Shoulders down. Feeling calm and strong. Exhale, reversing, back hand down, front arm back. Whatever feels nice, you can just reach back or you can cradle your skull. Work with yourself today. Part of the brain keeps the knee aligned. Breathe out just one more time. Inhale, turn your feet the same way. Press your feet, bend your knees, top of the mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Warrior flow, second side, big step back, warrior A. Take a moment here so that knee centers over the ankle and towards the middle toes for this long hold. You can always give it breaks if you need to, straighten and bend. So shoulders down, front ribs down and together, arms up. Gaze up, shoulders off the ears. So keep your elbows bent. See if you can straighten your arms more upright as you get into the pose. And just one more breath, energize. Exhale, release your arms behind you, wave your fingers. Inhale, stretch your chest. Exhale, fold forward, release your arms away from your back to any degree. The big toe roots really work here. You can rest on that front leg if you like. One more time. Press your front foot, come up, release your arms, open to warrior B. Just refine your foundation, float out your arms, turn your head so you gaze off those right fingertips. Calm and strong. Breathe out one more time. And as that is ending, come into your reverse warrior. The back hand just resting on the leg. Lift your chest. You'll lengthen that front of your waist. Gaze towards the nose or the third eye whenever you're not sure about the gaze. Default gaze. One more breath. Release. Turn your feet the same way to the top of your mat. And sometimes not needed, but that's not too loud. It's okay. Inhale, float up your arms. Reach to the sun. Exhale, reach to the earth. Half lift inhalation. Bend your knees, spread your hands, take your legs back. Plank pose. Pose. So keep one arm straight. It's okay if your knees come down, and bring one forearm down. Hold for a couple breaths. Straighten back up. Other side, just for a while. Straighten back up, inhale. And now come back down. So whatever way you'd like, come to forearm position. Hands flat and together. Knees down to spine. So little challenge here. Draw the elbows and toes towards each other. Shorten the front body. Right hip over towards the side and up. Left over towards the side and up. So we'll do 5. So you might get to a point where your knees come down. That's fine. Over as much as you can. Center. Left. Little bit is fine. New pose. Over. Center. And that will do. Come to the center and come to your belly. Release your feet. Into half frog pose. So turn your head to the right, slide your knee up alongside the floor. So we've earned a little time down on your bellies. Turn your head. Just earning in that sense of needing to balance the energy to calm it down a bit. To let all that strength be retained in the body. Just let yourself release and relax. Eyes rest. Solid flow of breath. We'll stay for 10 breaths. This one beginning 5 nice slow breaths. Make sure your head is comfortable on your hands. No excessive pressure into your temple or anything. Let the breath stretch out now that we're slowed down. Inhale for 8. Exhale. Inhale for 9. Exhale. Last one. Breath release. Bring your head back to center and slowly straighten out your right leg. Slide it back down. Now turn the other way. You change the stack of your hands so there's hitting to both sides of everything. And slide that left knee up along the floor. Turn your head to the left. Make sure your head is comfortable. Your hands are comfortable. The shoulders resting down off the ears. Let everything be soft. Pretty yang style practice today, so letting the yin, letting stillness, calmness come in. Storing the prana as you rest in your belly center. Letting the breathing stretch. Inhale 5. Exhale. Just not have a break and I'm having to do anything except be here and breathe. And for a few more rounds, observing what happens to the body as your front body rests into the earth. Where does the breath go? Just be curious about that. Follow the breath. Let it stretch. And just one more time. Slowly exhale, releasing your head, and slowly slide your leg down. And gather your legs together. Reach your arms overhead, head centered. Inhale, lift up your chest. Make some looseness with your hands. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your hands and pull your arms down. Inhale, soften. Exhale, pull and lift. Soften, inhale. Exhale, pull 3. Release. 4. Just one more time. Strong. Use your legs. And relax. Hands in by your chest. Press forward and down. Come on up off your belly. Come back to child's pose. Knees wide, feet together, hips back. Resting the forehead on the center. Adding a twist here if you would like. Optional child's pose. Can be nice to have maybe a little blanket underneath your shoulder. It's a little bit hard to reach the floor in this position. Just keep it so that it's body positive. What can you relax? Just gently supporting yourself with your arms and your head. And breathe one more time deeply into the shape. And come back to center. If you're doing the twist, take the second side. Whatever you'd like to do with your child's pose time. Let your body release tension, your hands. Let's keep the breath steady and the body steady. One more time through the breath. Exhale. Inhale, unwind, come up. Bring your knees straight out of your hips and rise up to your knees just for one brief thing. On the tops of your feet, hands on your thighs, lean straight back. Good. One more time, lean back. As you come up, lead with your chest, let your head just follow you. And let's come through to seated. If you want to work on your jump through, place your hands down, maybe 6 inches in front of your knees. Cross your ankles, press your hands, and just try to work your feet through. And bring your Baddha Konasana. Sit tall. The heels press, but the rest of the feet can open. Come into a forward fold if you would like, or just stay upright, have a little time with both. Let's take 8 breaths, Baddha Konasana, round angle pose. Check in with your breathing. Has your breath really found its nice flow in the practice? Just gently bring it back if it has wandered away. Breath central to the practice, as is the flow of prana. Prana flows alongside the breath. It is not the breath. With deep breathing, we fill the body with prana. And release one more round of breath. And let's do a seated figure 4 pose today. So I'm going to separate my hips and feet a bit. Plant those feet on the earth, sitting on the ground. And taking up the right leg, cradle, and come across. So that left leg can be as straight or bent as needed. And then you can release your arms back. So you can lean back, fingers back. Lift out of your shoulders and keep your cross leg a little bit bright. So flex your foot slightly. Work with yourself on this side. So you can hug way in, or you can be more open like I am on this side. Keeping the knee happy in this open position by stretching from the hip only. Deep breath again, lift your heart. Carefully release to your back. So spin your hands around, bring in by your hips. Give a little scooch and use your arms to help you roll back. And you can have your foot rest on the floor or draw your legs in. Just exploring the same shape in the supta, lying down, supine. And give it one more deep breath. And then listen carefully for this next one, where I usually create some confusion. So just bring your bring your left foot to the floor. I'll try not to confuse us more. Left foot on the floor, same shape. What we want to do now is take the right, come over towards the right side, bringing the right leg towards the ground. So we're going to create a little twist in the spine, and we're creating an openness in the front of the inner pelvis. Just letting both legs head over. keeping the basic shape. Arms come out on the sides for some support. So releasing iliacus, which is part of that psoas, connecting through the pelvis, front body. The iliacus kind of lines the inside front of your pelvis. And just be present with that idea and that shape. One more breath. Inhale, return upright, head centered, and then cross your right leg over your left and go the other way with the legs. Crossover twist. You can release the crossover if you need to. Take it as lightly or deeply as it feels good. And just turn your head away from your twist. So we include the head and neck, twisting everything along the spine. Take a deep breath. So let one finish. Inhale slowly. Enjoy a long exhalation. And then return to the back of your body. Release your crossover. Hug in your legs. And rock up to seated. To the second side. Hands down. Separate your feet and your hips so you have room to pick up your left leg. Cradle. And come across, brighten. So flex this foot a little bit so the leg is activated, and that helps protect. Hands back, fingers spin back, so you support, or you can more curl in if that feels better in your body. So work with this side of your body, meet it where it is. Gaze to default gaze, nose tip. Soft, steady breathing, eyes relax. Each pose an energetic form. Breathe again. And transition to a supine. Fingers forward, bend your elbows. Scooch hips towards foot and carefully come down to your back. Center of your head, draw in your legs or keep them resting open. Again, work with this side of the body. Create nice, positive sensations. It's okay if things get a little bit intense, but stay away from pain. Listen to your body and see what happens tomorrow. You might need to adjust in the future. But ideally, we're able to come back to our practice again and again, day after day, so not doing too much on any one day. Breathe in once more. Breathe out, release your foot if it's not down already. So take your right foot and bring it into the center a bit more. I didn't do this on the other side, but I think this helps. So bring it across a bit, and then let the left knee open to the side and come over to the side. So we're just trying to stretch into that scooped out front bowl of the pelvis on the left side. There's a little twist in the spine. Just try to find a spot where it feels interesting. And relax. Breathe deeply. Feel yourself ground and land once you figure out where you are. The breath slows down. And one more time, exhale here. Center head and legs. further your crossover and then take crossover twist over to the right, gazing to the left. Just take it just right as far as like how much you squeeze your legs together. If the crossover is too much, just release your crossover. Part of our resting practice here, so let it be restful. Let your eyes relax. And the breath getting pretty relaxed as well. Stretch your breath through. And one more time, when you're ready, inhale slowly, deeply, grow, and then exhale, release all those actions. Take your knees in towards your chest. Bring your head to your knees, curl in, and release down. Try to keep your forehead a little higher than your chin. Reach your legs out, arms flat. Let's walk up and down an imaginary mountain. Take some steps and go lower. It's okay. You want to try to keep your low back pretty grounded, so don't go too low for your body. Just walk up and down a few times, perhaps bringing to mind a favorite actual hill or mountain. Enjoy the journey. Your own steps, your own way. Just with that positive intention of being able to overcome obstacles, feeling strong and empowered. One more time. Up the mountain. And then release your knees in. Stay there, or if you'd like, just squeeze your ears with your knees, lift up your hips. Keep your neck and head centered. One more deep breath. And then exhale, carefully bring your spine down, if it is not already. And then stretch out your legs and take a little rest. Complete freedom. No need to do anything. Just take that moment so that you feel open and released, and then let go. The supporting force of the breath continues to support you, but just let it take on its own pattern again. Feel the prana. Let the prana be stored into the tissues as you rest in stillness. Softening hands and face. Releasing any holding. Stay in your resting pose. Maitri Karuna Mudito Pechanam Sukha Dukkha Punya Punya Visayanam Bhavanta Chitta Prasadanam. An attitude of friendliness toward those who are happy, compassion toward those who are suffering, pleasure and delight at those who are doing good deeds in the world, and an attitude of non-judgmental watchfulness toward those who do harmful deeds will help us attain a peaceful and balanced mind. Maitri, Karuna, Mudito, Pek, Shanam, Sukha Dukkha, Punya Punya, Visaya Nam, Bhavanta, Chitta, Prasadanam. From the sutras. Please take a moment to return to your seat if you have not already. Letting the arms and hands rest in a way that feels good in the moment. Notice how that you can sit tall with the strength in your body, letting the strength of the practice be retained and support your seated pose. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bow your forehead there as well. Inhale, lift your chin. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today.